Now that we have our enemy exploding properly, let's go ahead and set up the player explosion. So it's very similar to what we just did before. Let's open up the explosion folder. Let's grab the first frame, drag it into the hierarchy, rename it to explosion, because this is just a generic explosion. We'll use this for our player, and we'll also use it for an asteroid that we're going to destroy later. So we're going to rename it to explosion, set the sorting layer to foreground. Let's go ahead and select it, open up the animation view, hit create, and we're going to go ahead and create a new animation. We're going to call this explosion, and let's go ahead and put it inside our animations folder. You'll see here it automatically added an animator controller, and also while we have explosion selected, let's hit the record button and let's select the explosion 0. And actually, I don't believe you have to hit the record button. I believe you can actually automatically just drag these in without recording. Recording allows you to do things like, for instance, I can record the explosion movements. You'll see here, as I moved it, it created a keyframe. So that's really what that's for. We're not interested in doing any of that. I just want to drag in all 0 through 157 frames. So just drag it in here and make sure it is selected. Whoops, sorry, it's like lagging here for me. So here we go. And actually, you know what, guys? Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Sorry about that. It sort of lagged on me. Drag 157 frames into the animation view, if it lets you. Here we go. Okay, so once you do that, you'll get this again, and you'll go ahead and you'll sample it, and you'll see here that we have a beautiful effect just for our player. And what I want you guys to do is go ahead and stop playing, save your scene. You can hop back over to the game view. Let's turn this explosion into a prefab, just like this. He is good to go. If we check out his controller, you'll see that he does have an explosion that he's going to play as soon as he starts. Delete the explosion from your hierarchy. Make sure you apply the prefab. And now let's go ahead and set up the player. Similar to what you did with the enemy, I want you to go ahead and make it so that when the player dies, then you instantiate the explosion at the player's position. All right, I'll see you in the challenge review.